Now, ladies and gents, welcome back to Duel Masters. So, it's been months since I even last recorded Duel Masters for LWLP, actually, mainly because I completely forgot that this was even a series. And I don't really remember the last thing I did. I had to look over my last recorded part that I did, and I said that I was going to get the money in order to, there we go, in order to buy the new water deck. I did. Apparently I was able to do so. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's the button for confirm. And, let me see, manage. Yep, there it is right there, bought it. So it has been bought. Apparently I am also broke, so I need to either sell some cards or, do something in order to make money. And apparently I also made my own light deck. I do not know when this was done, but oh well, I guess I'll use it. I'll see how it is. Actually, I should probably check the cards, because I did not even check to see what was inside this deck. So, let's see what we're working with here. Alright. It looks decent enough. It's basically what's in this. This is the trunk, isn't it? Hold on. How do I change? There we go. There we go. God damn it. Alright. So here's what's in the deck. When it comes down to light decks, you are going to want to have a decent amount of blockers as well as cards that can attack. If you do have a bunch of blockers and barely anything that can like do normal damage for you, like how many cards do I have that can even attack on their own merits? I have one there. Okay, 3, 4, 8, 6, not 8. Okay, that is 8 right there. 10. Alright, so I have a decent amount of cards that can attack on their own, but a lot of them are like 4 drops and whatnot. So on the summoning side, I do have tons of oh, you're in an evolution. That's really nice. So, yeah, this deck is probably not any good. This doesn't have enough light creatures and whatnot to do anything, but I'll try it out, I guess. We'll see how I do in this tournament here. Probably very bad, because I don't think this deck is any good. The pre-made light deck is way better than this. And in actuality, I don't even want to use this deck for this, actually, because the deck I prefer using when handling the water people I actually prefer using the water deck against them, because I think that's the only thing that can really match up to them. Light doesn't do well against water, neither does nature. Fire does decent, and darkness does decent. I don't think light is a good synergy match against these, the water elemental decks. Generally, they're not. So yeah, you know what, I am gonna go ahead and make this my main deck, the level 2 water pre-made deck, because why not? The deck I made isn't really that great by the looks of it. It doesn't seem to have anything that would really, like, it's just, I don't know. I need to look at the mana. You know what, hold on. I should have done all of this before to check and see what I have done here. I didn't really go that in deep with it in the manage. And then I will sort this by cost. By the looks of my mana curve, just by going off of sheer numbers, I have a decent amount of 4 drops. So the curve on this is actually not that bad, to tell the truth. Because I have the curve in my, I'm thinking of the mana curve in my head, and it's not that bad actually. It's a pretty decent curve here, but I think I have a lot more 3 drops than I do the 4. Let me see, 4, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 7. Yeah, so I have a lot more 3 drops than anything. Going just with my mana curve. Yeah, this actually is a pretty general synergized deck, to tell the truth, but I don't think this will work. I really do not have faith in this deck. Usually I like using the water pre-made deck because I have the easiest time handling these guys, but you know what, screw it. Let's try it out. Let's actually see if this deck is any good. and I'm gonna save right now to before we start the tournament, because if I do not make it, I can change my deck. So here you go. Alrighty now, ladies and gents, it's time for this tournament. We have these two people, Peter and Max. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, that's it. So today's event is hosted by George, that eccentric fellow who, as some say, is water on the brain. Well, you know what they say. He might dress like a baby. He duels like my grandpa. What? Who says that? Actually, I'm not exactly sure. It sounded good, didn't it? Not really, but listen to the sound of that crowd. Ho ho! Yeah, so George is another character from the Duel Masters anime. We'll meet him later, and I will talk about him when that time comes. I am not going to go first. I think you should. I think this is going to go terrible. So, Sundrop Armor is actually a decent card. What it will do is, it'll take one of the cards from my hand and put it in as one of my shields. So that's pretty nice. What I want to do is probably put you in the mana pool. So when those people attack, when you return a light spell from your graveyard. It's actually not a bad card, but I would rather put you in the mana pool for right now. You're really not going to be that useful here. As you get a mini Titan Get, that's decent. I really do not mind you getting that. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to bring you in later, so I can summon this guy here. Since I had two of those cards in my hand, I didn't mind sacrificing it. As he brings this guy out. Yeah, go ahead and throw shield. It's always nice to get cards in my hand. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. And by summoning you, actually, you know what? Oh, I can't even do that. I can't back out now. So I'm just gonna do that and destroy his blocker right now, because that thing could get annoying later. And his mini Titan Get can only destroy my shields. How much is his mana? He has 4. So at this time, I think no. We'll keep Emerald Glass, and I'll get rid of the Sundrop Armor, because I don't really think I have anything that could. You know what? I could probably activate that when I'm in trouble. So I'll get rid of Leer here and just go ahead and summon Floppers. I think that'll probably be the best move for right now. And then later, I might get rid of Sundrop Armor, if only because I don't have anything that would benefit from it. Because I would rather use Sundrop Armor for when I have a shield trigger in my hand, rather than just, you know, something I can activate to get a shield for when I'm in trouble. I think it'll be better used that way. So by destroying one of the shields, she gets a card. That could be bad. That thing, I forgot what that does. And, alright. She probably will not attack and go ahead and get rid of Solar Ray. I'm not gonna do anything right now. We're gonna, what the hell? Alright, go back into mana. Alright, so we're gonna just attack. Alright, so now I'm in range for the, whatchamahoozy. I forgot what it was called. Diamond Cutter. I am in range of that. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that Sundrop Armor and activate my Sanitine Jade Tree. And I'm just gonna go for more face damage. This deck is doing pretty well against her. She gets a free shield because you have a shield person that's not affected by shields. I'm gonna go ahead and just use Diamond Cutter right off the bat now. I have no reason not to. I basically won. Oh, you know what? I should have summoned Razul first. But oh well, it doesn't matter. I basically win, and I will leave at least 2 of these guys open if something happens. Oh, well, sweet, nothing happened, so I win. That's your first match. Awesome. So this deck is actually decent. It is actually doing relatively well. Again, I did not have that much faith. And I have Holy Awe. So now this would be a good time to actually use Sundrop Armor. So on this turn, I am thinking about just getting rid of Diamond Cutter rather than sacrificing one of these Sky Guardians. But I'll go ahead and get rid of Sky Guardian. You know, it's always good to have Diamond Cutter in your hand, because Diamond Cutter is such a pivotal card for for any light deck, I believe. Like, that's something that any light deck should have in its hand, in my opinion. Now, do I want to wait and summon this guy to help me out, or do I want to have Duel? You know, he might have a blocker later, but fuck it. I'll go ahead and get rid of that and summon Duel, so that way I have something to attack next turn. And if she does summon a blocker, oh well. She summoned the candy thing. I forgot what that thing's name is, but it's probably not that great. So I'm just gonna go right to face damage. And, what do we do? There's the blocker. Alright, so I'm in a little bit of trouble here, because I can't attack that thing without her trying to block it. This would be a good time to activate Sundrop on her, so that way I can have Holy Awe in for later. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Sundrop Armor and put in my Holy Awe for later, and I will just end my turn right here. That Holy Awe will come in handy late game. So I can get rid of the Solar Ray, and I'll just flat out summon this guy. Alright, so I'm trying to see how much... Okay, 4,000 is your max right there. So I'm gonna just hold off again. Now if I can get that one creature back into my hand at some point. Okay, that sucks. And she's just burning through my shields right now, but I'm getting cards, so I really don't mind. Let's see, Emerald Grass, Dianut. I might want to summon Dianut, actually, this turn. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Lier, and, you know, I'm gonna summon this guy back. And I'm just gonna go up to the end, so that way I don't have to... There we go. Alright. So... I still can't comfortably attack at this point, but if she does get down to my final defenses, I get Holy Awe activated, and I can probably wipe her board. Well, I won't be able to wipe her board, but I will be able to get some of her more annoying stuff out of the way. Ravu gives me a spell from my graveyard. That's really not that useful right now. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Wow, okay, you get this guy into the field. Might as well just let you go ahead and do it. I see no reason not to. So Holy Awe activates. My last line of defense here. So basically I have a chance to... Oh, I got another Sundrop Armor. It's actually really good. It's a lot better than... Okay, my plan... I'm gonna skip... No. I'm gonna put Diamond Cutter up. No, that's a bad idea. Because... I want to summon you next turn. I really... You know it's good? I'm gonna skip it. No. We're gonna skip the turn. We're gonna bring out the Sundrop Armor. No. Yeah, we're gonna do Sundrop Armor. And I'll put Ravu there. So I have another shield. And right now, I'm just gonna go through what you have. So we'll kill you. And I can kill you with him. I have 5,000, which is enough to kill your strongest blocker, which is better than anything right now. And I will kill you with the suicide. So right now, I only have this guy to block, which is all I need to stop him from attacking and defeating me this turn. So I have another turn to do something. As you decide to just go ahead and kill Dianut. Alright. I am not gonna attack. If you went for shields... Oh, you can attack blockers. I block with myself. Alright, that's bad. That is very, very bad. Oh, man. Oh, you see, if I had decided to bring this guy out, earlier, I could have won the second round. Well, I guess this round is gonna be the first video I've done in a while, unfortunately, because I'm getting my head beat in by this chick. Oh man. So yeah, I have nothing. Yeah, go ahead and break it. And I can block you this turn with him, but you have another attack. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so the last match. I am gonna go first this time around. And I will go ahead and give it a Seitan J3. I have 2 in my hand, so that's not that big of a loss. Next turn, I might decide to get rid of that solo ray. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Awesome. So I have the initiative when it comes down to the creature summon. I'm gonna get rid of Revu and summon Ier. And then next turn, depending on what I draw, I can put down 2 blockers. So that will be really good. Alright, so that's Diamond Cutter. Fuck. Alright, you know what, I'll get rid of you and I'll summon Seitan J3. What I really needed that last match. Are you gonna block? Yeah, you are. So what I really needed last match definitely was my wow. What was that thing's name? I cannot remember. I can't remember what my evolution creature is called, but if I had him in my hand, I could have used him and gotten rid of those blockers so much quicker than what I had before. I'm gonna get rid of another Sundrop armor. That's probably a bad move, all things considered, but it's best to just get rid of that now. I don't know what that card does. I think you drop Boomerang Comet. I think what you do is return a card from your mana zone to your hand. Actually, that's not a bad idea right now. Yes, I will go ahead and activate this. Because I will need a creature on the field. And luckily, I have just a creature. I'm going to bring Revu to my hand. Because I need somebody to attack here. As you have the frog. Great. So Revu is going to get blocked by that guy. It is going to suck, but luckily I have some cards in my hand finally. I'm going to get rid of the second diamond, but I do not need that. I'm just going to bring out Revu. So I have something remotely powerful here I can use. Oh man, this isn't good. Yeah, go ahead and destroy. I do not mind losing that other shield. As now I'm starting to get creatures I can summon. So, how much is the 6? Yeah, let's go ahead and use. No, that's not even 6. That's 7. Yeah, okay, this is good enough then. So now I get all these guys. You still have 5 shields in total. So right now I have enough to go for a Diamond Cutter and end it. But you still have, I think, 2 blockers? Or is it just the 1? If you only have the 1 blocker, yeah, you only have the 1. So I can only destroy about 5. Yeah, go ahead and destroy. And I will go ahead and block it. My Seitan J3. Yeah, go ahead. Alright, so next turn he's gonna go for lethal. Let me see, what would be better? Yeah, it would be better for me to just go ahead and summon this guy. And then stop you. Afterwards, go for the Diamond Cutter. Because I think I have lethal with this. So, if he has something to bring one of my cards right back to his hand, I'm screwed. So let's go right for lethal and see what we can do here. Just go right for it, man. As I may return 1 light spell from my graveyard to my hand. Awesome, I get another Diamond Cutter, which is pretty damn good. Oh man, suspense is killing me. Can I win? And yes, I got lethal. Awesome. That is awesome. Diamond Cutter pulling in the end, like always. Best card in the game, ladies and gents. Alrighty, so when we return for the next video, we'll continue on into the ranks of this tournament. This deck's actually doing decent. I did not think I did not think I would have won that, but I did. So, ladies and gents, with all this said, I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.